Hi, it's Barry. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do an unboxing of the rest of the items for the May intention box. I did an exhaustive review on the Commonplace Notebook set, and I'll link that right here. If you haven't had an opportunity, I did a complete deep dive into the 3 notebooks that are part of that set and a very deep dive into the spiral and how I set mine up. But today I want to focus on the other items in the box. So I'll show you the rest of the items in the box, how I plan to use them, and of course mention the giveaway at the end. If you haven't already subscribed to this box, I will just tell you this. It's Ashley's birthday month, and it's always one of the best boxes of the year, but I think this is one of the best boxes ever. In terms of value, there is no question. That Commonplace Notebook set alone is worth $80, and then you have all these other items in the box. It was chock full. You have until May 15th at 11:59 p.m. to subscribe. If you haven't already subscribed, feel free to use my code to save 10%. It's listed in the description box below. I could not wait to get my hands on this Mildliner. It's a totally new concept for a Mildliner. Usually you get a line and then a highlighter. This one is called the Mildliner stamp. So there's a stamp on one side and then the fine line on the other side. And if you have any of these little stamps that are self-inked, it's the same concept. There's something on the end that it's going to stamp. For example, I have a star here, and this one is a heart. Well, aren't we lucky on the Mildliner to get arrows? And of course in orange, which is the accent color for this month. And here's what the arrows look like. You do have to press down pretty hard to get a good solid arrow. And then we have this new pen. It's the Zebra F301. And it is a ballpoint in 0.7. In a ballpoint, sometimes a 0.7 or a 0.5 is very easy for me to write with, even though I like the really fine nibs. And this is no exception to that. It's a very lightweight pen that can go with you, can go in small planners because it is very slim. So if you happen to have a planner that has a very thin area where you can attach a pen through a pen loop or another method, this would work perfectly for you. And you can replace the ink in this. The ink does happen to come in other colors, in black, red, and blue. You will get black in this box. And it is oil-based, and this is how it writes. As you can see, that looks a lot thinner than you would normally see on a 0.7. And since it's oil-based, it dries instantly, so you're not going to smear anything. And my favorite hack that I showed you in the Commonplace Notebook set video works perfectly with this pen. This wonderful notebook has a cover on it that allows you to attach a pen right here so that you have a pen attached to your journal or whatever it is you're doing with this book. So this is lovely. You've got a clip. When you unclip this, you've got the wonderful orange accent to use anywhere you want in your planner. And this is just unreal on vellum. And you can think about how you want to use this lots of different ways. You can actually divide parts of this. You can use it folded. You can attach it. It can go in a planner pocket. It's absolutely beautiful. So with the Reverie theme, and this is the card that has all of the products listed on the back, you get the Reverie storage dashboard. This will be in whatever size your planner box is in. It is extremely sturdy, and it has the wonderful orange accent. I'm really hoping that these will be on the subscriber exclusives because I plan to pick up more for my different planners, my other CP Petites, and some of my half letters. We've got page pins that match everything in this set, the dark olive, the orange, etc. They'll work perfectly to mark things and also just as little accent colors in between to spice up your pages. And here's another little accent that you can use. It's a label, but it's very attractive. And of course you've got the July journal card to use in your planner. The Reverie card, which was part of that dashboard storage, can be used on its own anywhere. The inserts this month are the Everyday Journal inserts, and they will come in your size. And there's a nice stack of them. These are printed on both sides of the paper with the word focus so that you can highlight some focus in your journaling. I like this for two different reasons. One is that you could use this, you've got the date up here, and this could just be a focus for a day, and you could have 4 different days. I plan to use that way at some times, but I also want to use it if I have multiple focus items that I want to journal about. So here I've set up the one that I'm going to be working on later today, and you'll notice I have one of the page pins at the bottom. So I've got an area for my wellness. I want to talk about how I'm doing on my hydration, my sleep, my workouts, etc., my eating. Work items. I'm kind of stacked up with some work items right now, and it would be good to focus on how and when I'm going to complete things. I'm right in the middle of a lot of home maintenance things going on, interior and exterior to my home. So I've got that, and then my mom. I take care of my mom, and there's lots of things to deal with around that. And this will be a way for me to kind of journal different things around these items and have this in a place where I can refer back to it. But honestly, you could freeform these any way that you want to use them. Now remember, we had the arrows and the Mildliner. Well, we also got stickers that have a lot of different arrows. There's this size, there's 72 stickers on this page. There's this size where a lot of them are larger, some are very much larger, and there's 42 stickers on that page. Then there's some great icons, and these include things like a book, calendar, phone, luggage, a heart, etc. Very useful. And then some rectangles. They're all transparent. So the other neat thing is there were 3 page markers, and they're punched like one is punched so that you can use it on the spiral, one is punched so that it can be used on a disc bound, and one is unpunched so you can use it in a journal. How nice. So of course there's a giveaway. If you saw the earlier video about the Commonplace Notebook set, you know that there's a May-June giveaway, and you can enter once on each video. It's very simple, just like always. Like the video, be sure you're subscribed to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to know what you're looking forward to in this box, or if you've already gotten your box, what stood out for you. And be sure that you're subscribed to my email list. If you're not already subscribed, there's always a link below in the description box and one on my Instagram. Just be sure to confirm when you receive an email back. The giveaway ends at the end of June. There are 2 giveaways going on right now because there's also one for the Kaweco pens. If you haven't watched that video, I'll also link that one at the end for you. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time around.